We may know every team in this main league for the season, but what about the teams you didn't get to see race in the qualifiers? Hello everybody, I am PT and welcome to the SML Season 2 Friendly Round. 8 teams to full auto-qualify from last season and 4 new teams, yes, new teams, getting raced in the same 5 events as the other models did in qualifiers. First is obviously the sprinters, O, Stratosphere, AQed and Sunny in semi-final 1. 3 new teams, Team Atmosphere, the winners of Season 1. Oh, starting off with the lead. Here comes Stratosphere with a big boost of speed. Through the start of the course, takes lead midway through and takes the win. In semi-final 1, Sunny will also move on into the finals. Semi-final 2, Inch, Arabian, Baffin and Sloop. This will be the opposite of semi-final 1. 3 of the auto-qualified teams and the winner of a little competition that decided that those 4 new teams would be the ones joining. So he fights Arabian up in the lead, Baffin trying to catch up to Sloop. Does catch up, Sloop trying to block Baffin, it looks like. Who got that? We'll have to see, and it's a tie. 17.468, we'll have to see who joins Arabian and the other two are some semi-1 in the final. Here's the tiebreaker, as we saw many times in Group 1 of the qualifiers. A lot of marbles managed to do what I call tie, and what you would call as well excessive amount of ties, but this time doesn't look like it. Baffin, though, will win. Not a lot of passing there, even though Sloop took a lot more time to finish. Talking about Sloop, it's Sloop, Acacia and Inch in the placement round. Who will take the lead off this little funnel, something that is forcefully in every single event you've seen last season and will be in every single event this season on Streamout City. Inch, though, wins the placement round, will get 5th overall, 06, Acacia 7th, Sloop 8th, but now the final. Stratosphere, Sunny, Arabian and Baffin. Sunny trying to make the newbies proud, if the newbies even need to be proud. But what really matters now is, are you good at racing? Let's see. It is Baffin up in the lead. It's Arabian in second, trying to catch up. Doesn't look like it will catch up. Not a lot of passing in this final, but it will be Baffin. Baffin takes the win for the outside islanders. Arabian will take the silver, Stratosphere takes the bronze, but now, here is your podium. And so the standings really show the exact same results of this first event. With islands on top, we go to the long jump. In championship order, or in this case in friendly championship order, marbles, 4 of them, out of 5 per team, will have to go as far as possible in this course, but where they land is where they stay. Starting with the example run by the team you managed to see last season, the Galactic Gaze. Showing what is in this event, and we think a decent result. And if you're asking why they're floating around there, it's the system. Starting with the outside islanders. Immediately one of those models goes far ahead of the rest. They're all out into the course. One, not that good. The rest, pretty decent. That's a 2. Over 14, over 19. And only one managed to go over the 20. That's Honshu over 24. 62.21 wouldn't give that much of good position in the qualifiers, but this is a friendly round, so it's different. Grand Desert is next. We're getting 2 models shooting himself. Whoa! What happened here? Some would call it cringe, but I don't know what happened here for Arabian and Kalahari. From what I saw, Arabian bumped on the bottom of Kalahari, and so only over 1 meter, if even that. It's a 33-23. That's not really a good result. Team Atmosphere next. They are released out of the gates. None of them have a ticket in the jump. As soon as I say that, one does. Actually, three do. And not really that good of a result. But that's a sphere. Pretty meh. But still, we have 1/5. That's a Captain Metasphere. 1/10. 1/11. And one just over 15, that would be Exosphere. 5.74 Mesosphere, 1033, 1511, 1147, 42.63 takes second. First of the new teams, Solar Sailors. Immediately one really shot forward. Everyone goes through in their first attempt, and almost everyone goes over 20. Well, one of them was really close to 20, only managed 19. 23, 25, 28. What will the final result be? 95-44. That's the lead. Up next, team measurement. Start the second half for this event in this friendly round. One didn't even reach 10. One did reach 10, but not 22. Over 20. They count to 7. Going up to 17, and the other two over 22. What would the final result be? 69.68. Could have been the funniest result we've ever seen in a long jump, but it's only enough for a second. But still, pretty decent. Bloody mess next. Immediately one shot far forward. Where are they? Over 20 for both. And the other two over 10. One pretty close to 20, but still not enough for 20. Didn't get enough of a boost in the spinner. Well, what are the actual results? Oh, best model for this team right now. Just over 26. And that would be a 78.86, enough for second place. Tree trunks next. They are off. Immediately, one of the models going off into the distance. I think that was Cedar. And would you look at that, Cedar! Over 30! Everyone managed to get over 20 with Cedar over 30. This will be a pretty good result. How will this shake out for the tree trunks? 99.74, that's the new lead! With only one run to go, the tree trunks, I think they have pretty much secured the win, but what can the pirate ships do about this? Immediately two are shot forward, one shot backwards, but still didn't leave the course. And oh! Who's that? That managed over 32! Everyone once again over 20. They might try and challenge for the tree trunks lead, especially with that model just over 32 meters. It's not enough! Tree trunks, take the gold! The pirate ships will take silver. Solar Sailors will take the bronze. Top half is all new teams, but here's your no podium. Now the standings, Amateur Island is maintaining 1 point lead over the Trunks and Sailors. Up next we have Hurdles. This is not one of the fastest events we've ever seen, even though you do need to be fast. 4 little hurdles on the course. And what really matters is how you take on the hurdles. And this final sprint as well, where a lot of passing can happen, although it wasn't really seen in the qualifiers that much. Semi-final 1, we have B, Oak, Galleon and Meter. How will these models do here? Galleon starts with the lead for the pirate ships, where in the other speed event they didn't do anything good. From the pylon on the right side of the screen, it is B in second, Galleon's done. And B looking like we'll move to the final. Yes, it will be B. Meter will have to take third and Oak fourth, but none of the spots matter in semifinals, they only matter for not moving on. Semi-final 2, Patagonian, Greenland, Sunrise and Ionosphere. 2 reserves, 1 captain and last season's MVP. It's looking like it's Sunrise and Ionosphere with the lead early on. Greenland trying to catch up for the Outside Islanders, who did pretty well in the last speed event, of course. It's still Ionosphere in the lead. Sunrise trying to catch up for the second, even though you do want to stay second over Greenland. It will be Sunrise and Ionosphere. Greenland and Patagonian can't do enough, especially Patagonian, who have to join Greenland, of course, as well as Meter and Oak in displacement round. Best model here will have to take only 4 points. Might not be a lot, but still, it's a decent amount of points. Oak has lead for the tree trunks. Meanwhile, the rest is in a beeline, it looks like. Greenland trying to make a pass on Patagonian, Patagonian trying to block. Greenland doesn't have enough speed though. It's Oak getting 5th place, Patagonian will have to get 6th in the 2 other captains, bottom 2. But the final, 2 reserves and 2 normal members. Well, everyone here is normal, but not a special role in this team. Immediately looks like it's Galleon for the pirate ship. Ionosphere makes a pass on the first hurdle, and so does B. Galleon forced to third. Sunrise cannot really catch up right now. Even though Sunrise gathering a bit of speed, but it's the last hurdle. Ionosphere does it! Team Atmosphere, the reserve, takes the gold! It's B and Galleon, second and third. Even though it is more for bragging rights than for anything else, the reserve will take gold. Here is your hurdles podium. How do the standings shake up? It's Atmosphere in the lead, 2 points over the Solar Sailors, who has 1 over the ships and the Mets. Up next, Fun and Endurance. This course might be for endurance, but last time we saw some marbles go way too fast, and some did manage to go really slow, which is the main objective in this event. Starting with everyone. Ionosphere, O+, Brigantine, Solar Seeded, Honshu, Arabian, and Kilometer. These are your race runners. They're all already on the course. It looks like it's Solar currently in last, but gets a good bump there on Honshu. See the fall through first into that fourth funnel. And Solar now holds the lead over Arabian. Arabian, though, pushed by that same marble. Currently in last, it's Solar. Solar fell down pretty fast, even though that's exactly not what you want to do. The main part of this course is these big funnels where you can amass a big lead, or not that big of a lead, honestly. Sometimes it's pretty big. It can show right now because you can't even see 2 of the marbles on your screen. But we're on the last 2 funnels for the bottom marbles. It is seeded to fall on first, and it's seeded who finishes last. Honshu, then O+, Solar getting pushed around by Kilometer, who gets not that good of a position. It's 4th place though. Ionosphere will get another medal, this time bronze. But now it's between Galleon and Arabian. Those two fighting on these final 2 funnels. Who will take the gold? It looks like Galleon slowing down, Reagan jumping right over Galleon to take the gold. Very impressive move there by Arabian to take the gold. Brigantine will have to take silver, and Ionosphere another medal. Kilometer 4 Solar players Honcho and Cedar, but here is your podium for this event. The standings now show still Atmosphere in the lead, and everyone can still win, besides Team Measurement. Even though there's more for bragging rights. The final event will be the Sand Sprint, the same as in the qualifiers, because, as I mentioned earlier, it's the same exact order. This big course, around 2 minutes to finish, unless you really go fast, and you do need to go fast here. Starting with the test run. The 6 test teams for this season you'll see in the main league. Although they didn't appear on every event, I think they will appear on every event this season in the main league and in the secondary league. The team in lead, the Topiary Trackers, did course pretty fast. There are lots of good spaces to make a good pass on, including that ramp you were seeing right there, or this little jump where you can just skip some of the turns. A little mix-up sector there, where everyone can make a little bit of a move. Here's the finish line. All test teams are done, but now it's time for the main run. We'll have Kalahari, Flute, Exosphere, Inch, Sunshine, A, Honshu, and Pine. For the final event of this friendly, we are off. It seems like it's Flute with a bit late to start us off. A big bump on the wall, but still manages to get through fast. It is the Solar Sailors in second, Kalahari up in third, trying to block a move from A, and does successfully. Here come the Solar Sailors, a little bump there doesn't make them do a good move. And a little bump up there as well. Honshu takes that as A continues to try and take that third podium position, but Honshu now amasses a big lead of his 4th and 5th place. It is still the pirate ships up in the lead. No lead changes so far, except in the start, but that doesn't really count because that held literally everyone side by side. Honshu tries to skip that turn, doesn't manage to do so. Flute's lead does come down with Honshu in second, and I think that's Solar if I recall correctly. In third, Kalahari makes a good move for 4th place. As we reach this final sector, it is still Flute, Honshu and Solar in the top 3 positions. And an attempt at a good move there for the Solar Sailors. They go over Honshu, and then they stall. Here come other marbles, including Team Atmosphere's Exosphere. But that won't really matter. It is Flute on the final little stretch of this course. And it's the pirate ships taking the final gold of this friendly round. Outsiders will take second, Solar Sailors third. Meanwhile, Team Measurement, who couldn't even win, they gave up and take last. So once again, your top 3 will consist, or in the Sand Sprint at least, Flute, Honshu and Sunshine. I said Solar many times during the course, but it was Sunshine. Sorry everybody, but still. The final results for the sprint. A, Kalahari, Exosphere, Pine and Inch make the final order spots. Here's your Sand Sprint podium. But who takes the win? It will be the pirate ships! The newbies! 4 medals, they win it all. Atmosphere comes second, Solar Sailors comes third. Here is your overall podium. Thank you so much for watching. Up next, the first event of the main league, balancing with the opening ceremony. I'm PT. I will see you next time.